Well,
And
I think,
thank you for that.
I think resistance takes all kinds.
Yeah.
I think we all have a different role to
Yeah.
play.
For
So I actually, when everything first started happening, I actually considered myself one of those people who would be out on the street, screaming through a bullhorn. And I kind of had to, with everything I was going through, I'm a very intuitive person. And so I started just kind of listening to my intuition tell me where I was meant to be and what I was
I
supposed
feel
to be
that.
doing.
Mhm.
And it was actually really hard for me because I always had this image of myself in my head as this like, yeah, go get him. I'm going to get out there, and fight and it was actually a really big transformation for me in a really big stage of personal growth where I was like, no, I need to listen to whatever my gut is telling me that
Yeah.
I need to be doing right now. And, I was watching like, Chris and I was watching like Eric Rhodes and like all these people that I've come to know who are like just so out there, and just like indomitable, right?
Mm.
And I was like, I felt like I was supposed to be there, like originally, like that was how I saw myself. But then I found myself taking a step back and doing this totally different side of the work. And I had to just kind of square that with myself and be like, this is what I'm meant to be doing. I'm not meant to be, I have two little kids at home as it is. So that would have been really difficult for me to be like out in DC and carrying the
Mhm.
bullhorn and the banner anyway.